Okay, we're going to make a seat for a swing set, and we're going to make slats instead of a solid board. And just a quick tip about when you're cutting slats is or cutting a width of a board to get different smaller size boards out of it, is you have to remember to account for however wide your saw blade is, the kerf of the blade, as people will talk about it, and factor that into your measurements, because you might go, well, if this board's 8 inches wide, and it's not, because I obviously don't have the tape to the end, but let's say it was 8 inches and I want 2-inch wide slats, well, I'll just cut it right at 2 inches. Well, you'd get to your last little cut and you'd notice that there's probably a case of kerf on our blade is 1/16 inch. You'd be 3/16 of an inch short. So if you're trying to conserve material and you're like, well, can I live with, instead of 2 inches wide, can I live with 1 15/16 wide, or 1 3/4? And if the answer is yes, then yeah, you just set the width of your cut just a little bit less and go for it. But otherwise, if you needed, nope, I want it to be 2 inches, then off an 8-inch wide board, you'd only be able to get 3 slats that were 2 inches wide, and then your last one's not going to be as wide. It's going to have the kerf, however many cuts you did, deducted out of it. So we like 2 inches, so we're probably going to get, we'll get 3. We'll have a little scrap left over at the end, a little piece about this wide, and we might use that to make a little cleat to go on the bottom that you have to fasten all those slats together somewhere so they don't move around. So that little strip left over might be what we use underneath the board, so we'll screw them from below to make the cleats. So it's not wasted, it just might end up being used for something else. That about does it.